Finally, we have a real man. Finally, we have a real legend coming out and calling out the facts of what happened at Knox Pro Wrestling. And there's only one thing I've got to say. Alagan Magal. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And JBL, the wrestling god, has come out. He's spoken about the incident between Psycho Stu and Rampage Jackson. And guess what? He completely backs what Fog Wrestling have said. It's 100% Rampage Jackson's fault. It's 100% attempted murder. And everything else trying to look at other little incidents or other little factors, it's just deflection. It's literally trying to pin the blame on anyone else apart from the guy that should hold 100% responsibility for his actions.
Is it any surprise the wrestling god is on the right side of history? No, because JBL's great. I tell you what, 100%, that's what he's saying. There's no backtracking, there's no nothing. I knew JBL, guy like JBL who's grew up here. JBL's been on the fair share of getting battered. You know, this guy knows all about it, but anybody with eyes, man, can see that this is 100% a crime attempted murder. And it's good to hear JBL come out, because we need that. We need more people in the wrestling business to call it as it fucking is.
I haven't seen anyone do that yet.
Yeah.
I've not seen a single person come out.
Many people have, right? And obviously the people who's going to garner attention are the Mark Hendricks, the Van Dams, because they're backing the wrong horse.
Well, I did see Miro come out and talk about the GoFundMe, but he didn't come out and say what the incident that happened. He didn't come out and pin responsibility on anyone when he should have.
Yeah.
But maybe that's because he works for WWE and he's a bit of a shite bag. Crusher. Nobody cares what... I mean, Miro, who's interested...
From a tank to wank.
Who's interested in what he has to say. Anyway, it's all about JBL, John Bradshaw LAYFIELD. So this is what the wrestling god had to say. He said, quote, 100% this was a crime. Attempted murder. There's no other way to describe it. And you know, I'm going to give you some caveats about what could have been done. But I want to make it very clear. This is 100% Rampage Jackson's fault. 100%. The fault and the blame lies 100% with this man. I feel sorry for Rampage, who seems like a really good guy. You know, you talk about his son having a concussion. We can talk about that in a minute. And you know, he should never have been there and put in that situation, which I think is correct. But 100% of this blame goes on Raja. I mean, no matter what happens here, once this guy's out, the fight's over. If it's a fight, you know, the guy didn't even know he was in a fight. So forget about the fact that the guy thought he was working and, you know, he knocks him out. But at that point, it's just attempted murder. I don't care what happens. I don't care if it just happened in the back. A guy's down and out and you keep punching him. There's no call for that. Apparently what happened backstage was not planned. Stu hit him over the head with something. Maybe it was a gimmick bottle or a can or something. Whatever it was, you could tell he didn't know what was coming, or at least he certainly didn't look like it. If Raja would have punched him then, people would have thought, you know what, yes, deserved. Yeah, we get it. Shouldn't have done it. Guy's an MMA fighter. He didn't know it was a work. Shit happens. But it didn't. I feel sorry for Rikishi. You know, he's part of Knox Pro. I mean, this happened at his show, which he had nothing to do with. He runs a good show. This is not him. I mean, so much here, and so many people are going to be a fallout from this, and it's 100% on Rampage Jackson. End of quote. Right, so, first of all, completely agree with JBL in the sense that this is 100% on Rampage Jackson's fault. 100% to blame. I don't care. He was told he could do this. Oh, he was hit with a prop can. He had a concussion. He's not a trained wrestler. He was getting egged on. Oh, I think that's the worst. Oh, he had some 12-year-old saying on a kick he should go and kill the guy. So you listen to fucking people online? People online. If someone online told you to jump off a fucking cliff to your death, would you do it?
Exactly.
Would you do it?
But that's the dangerous. I mean, this guy, they stream their lives, right? They go around acting like arseholes.
No, honestly.
Say he bumps into somebody and somebody in his wee kick stream says, oh, I want you to shoot him. Was he going to fucking do it?
See all these streamers, man, they're all they're all cancer. And the world would be a better place without them. Whether it be Rampage and his son here on Kick or the likes of the Jack Dohertys of the world. Like, see him.
Aye, but only acting tough with his body.
See that Jack Doherty? One day you've seen a few times where he's been on his own and a couple of people have called him out and he's fucking shat himself and jumped into his car and drove off. But when he's next to his big security guard who's like 6'6" or whatever, he acts like he is the Brock Lesnar. But
Yeah, but it's him, Speed, Sneeko, that HS Hick Talkie, whatever the fuck he's called. They scum breed scum, and see everybody that watches their streams and meet up with them when they're out in their city or whatever. They're all fucking wasters.
No, I agree. Some are worse.
Even on fucking minor levels, you don't need to have millions of followers. You see it all the time on TikTok. The people that do it, 99% of the time, tend to be wasters.
Yeah, some are worse than others, right? I'm not going to say that they're all like, scum of the earth, but most of them are all deplorables.
They get greedy. See everything they do on their stream. It's an attempt to get views, attempt to get clicks, attention, whatever. Engagement farming. That's what it is.
And they tend to do bad things in order to get that.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, so I agree that this is 100% on Rampage Jackson, and I just think this whole streaming culture's just created a lot of deplorables and degenerates, and I think that you can see it from this generation that unfortunately is fucked. But, right, he agrees 100% on Rampage Jackson, that's good. What I do not agree with on JBL is that I don't feel sorry for Rikishi, and I certainly don't think that Rampage Jackson's a good guy. And we can discuss, first of all, Rampage. Listen, there's a lot of people that have came out and said that they don't like Rampage. A lot of people that were in UFC said that the guy was an arsehole. He is one of these typical streamers. He's a bully. I mean, he literally goes around bullying people on his streams, on his lives. He literally goes around touching like women in front of their husbands and shit, just without consent or nothing, because he's either trying to provoke a reaction or he's just trying to embarrass people, knowing that there's nothing that they can really do. The guy is a bully. He was seen on the stream saying to his son after it that you're a disgrace. Something along the lines of, you're a disgrace for letting those guys pull you off of him. You should have kept going. And he didn't know he was being recorded, so... And now he's coming out and, but my son, it was an accident. He's also played the race card, which is fucking pathetic. Well, I mean, I get it. Everyone plays the race card, but, black guy literally almost murders white guy in the middle of the ring. Less than 24 hours later, it's turned into a racist thing, like, against the black guy.
If JBL knew that Rampage Jackson said that, he wouldn't be back.
He probably doesn't, right? But the guy is a thug. The guy is violent. I mean, he literally said a few months ago on camera that he has 4 sets of savings, and he's got the 2 kids that he has with his Asian wife. He's set aside college funds for them, and with his 2 other kids, his 2 black kids, he's set aside bail money.
He's saying that himself.
This is the father. This is the father literally coming out and saying this. For the 2 kids that he has are half Asian, he set aside college money for tuition fees and all this stuff. But for his other kids, he set aside bail money. Well, I'll tell you what, I think he's going to need that bail money.
Aye, he's going to. But see, what chances have this Rampage Jackson guy got, man, when that guy's his father? I mean, literally, maybe it was a bit of tongue-in-cheek, but I'm willing to bet for this guy it's the fucking 100% the truth.
Yeah, listen, the guy was violent, grew up, young teen, fighting in the streets, selling drugs, so, not the greatest father figure in the world, and when you see that, it's not really a surprise that his son could turn out to be, a thug or similar to him. And anyway, as for Rikishi, I don't feel sorry for Rikishi at all, because we've yet to see, as far as I'm aware, we've yet to see a public statement from Rikishi. And if this is his company, and if he's the main man, then he should have been the first guy. Because you can say what you want about Vince, right? See, when something happened in WWE, Vince was the first guy, and he would come out and he would take the blame because it was his company.
Yeah, McMahon fronted it.
See if something happened in WWE, McMahon would come out and he'd be the first guy to address it. What's Rikishi done?
Hee-haw.
I've not seen any statement for Rikishi.
Yeah, like the statement.
The only statement he's made, my son, main event Jay, they're burying him. They need better writers. They need to fire them up. I did it for the Rock. Yeah, shut up, you big fat ass, right? When you going to come out and take some responsibility? It's your company. Rikishi might not have been there. Might not have been Rikishi's idea. Yeah, Rikishi might have had nothing to do with that individual event, but it's your fucking company, and at the end of the day, you take responsibility.
And we're talking about an incident that took place days ago. He said, time to do it. There's no excuse for it. I understand. I mean, JBL's friends with the guy, worked with the guy a lot of years, but at the same time, we all know what it is.
But look at McMahon. He wrote himself off TV. He wrote himself. See, when Benoit died, McMahon could have been like, I've wrote myself off TV, guys.
I can't come back.
I can't. Someone else is going to have to deal with that. I didn't kill. I didn't kill Nancy and David, so it's nothing to do with me. But no, McMahon took responsibility. McMahon stepped up and see when they found out the truth. Who was the first face you seen on WWE television? It was Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Aye.
Where's Rikishi? Nowhere to be seen.
Not just Benoit, man. 9/11. When people die, whatever, big announcement. Tragic event in America or whatever, man, worldwide, COVID. McMahon, he was the fuck. That is leading by example. That's what a real leader does. Does it? Yeah, I'm not surprised that McMahon did that. I think McMahon's going to fucking let anyone else do it. It's like, it's my fucking company, I'm going to go out there and do that. But with Rikishi here, what Rikishi's waiting on is for this to get swept under the carpet.
And I don't respect that.
Yeah, no, but that's what it is. That's the only explanation. I'm not saying Rikishi thinks it's right or he thinks it's wrong. But what... I don't know, man. The fact that WWE's already cut ties with the company, right? What's he waiting on? What's there to save? Who is Rikishi saving by not coming out and addressing it?
100%.
Is he waiting until the Stu guy and the Jackson family fucking, hash it out? Before court cases get revealed? I don't know.
Keep in mind, Tony Khan came out straight away and banned Hulk Hogan for life, by the way, from AEW.
Yep. Yeah.
Why is Rikishi came out and at least said, right, this guy was banned, he'll never be in my company again?
I don't know. Radio silence is not the option to take here. It's like the Telltale games, man. Press the X button for the fucking 3 dotted lines. That's what Rikishi's went for. His arse is folded. His big arse.
Yeah,
it stinks of shit.
You know what? Rikishi's a coward, and see, just seeing the things he's come out with over the past year, just crying and bitching about his son.
He'll cry after Jey Uso rightfully loses to someone like Punk or something. But when a guy nearly fucking kills another guy at his own show, silence.
I mean, Jey Uso's an Intercontinental Champion at best. I'm not going to turn this into a Jey Uso rant, but Rikishi acting like... I mean, look at his overrated sons and his in general overrated family. They have dominated WWE for years now, and all he does is fucking complain when they don't win a match.
Well, see, that's what happens though when you give them an inch, they take a mile.
Where was Glenn Jacobs' father in '98? It was like, I can't believe they took the belt off Kane. That's a disgrace having him lose to Austin. They've jobbed out the Kane man. They've jobbed out the big red machine man.
But see, I think it's this generation. See, I know Roman Reigns.
Randy Orton, he lost the title straight back to Triple H. Things like that happen, but Rikishi was fucking crying like a little bitch that his son got the belt.
He was, but I think it's this generation thing. See, Jey Uso, see if he feels hard done by, they're too afraid to even speak out in the company. It's pathetic. See, look at Austin. I'm not losing to fucking Brock. Fuck that up your arse, I'm away.
Yeah, why
doesn't Jey Uso? If it's that bad, Jey Uso should take a problem with it. But anyway, that's all fake wrestling shite. This is the reality, and 100% attempted murder here by Rampage Jackson. Fuck him, and as of Wednesday, we're still waiting on the LAPD, so fuck knows.
Probably, be waiting a long time. Probably, it happened in California, so...
Yeah, California.
Absolute shithole, guys. Wouldn't recommend it. If you live there, then get the hell out. That's the advice I'd give you. Till next time, though, peace.